My name is Richard Anderson, and I am very happy here. I'm here with Erica West, who's an excellent counselor, and she asked me to be interviewed, and I agree. I'm here to say that I had been one time mentally ill, and now I'm doing very well, and Care Plus, and I'm very happy that I'm working. I got my own apartment. I got rental subsidy because the social workers like Erica West had helped me get these things, and I'm truly grateful and indebted for her help, and I'm very happy that now I'm working and I pay my own bills, and I'm very happy living on my own. And is there any questions would you like to ask?
Absolutely.
My diagnosis, I had been mentally ill since I was 14. I had been much of my life homeless and jobless. And when I came out of Bergen Regional Medical Center and I first heard about Care Plus, I knew that I could get at that time action help that I have now, and help me to be in remission of my symptoms of mentally ill, which was diagnosed as paranoid schizophrenia since I was 14. I'm doing very much better now than I've ever been before. I'm very happy. I'm working. I pay very responsible, pay my own bills, and I'm happy living in my own apartment, and I'm very happy to still be attending, believe it or not, the Care Plus, who got me all these things. I now go, instead of 5 days a week, I go 4 days a week now to Care Plus, and in the meantime, I'm working on the weekends, making good money for a part-timer, and I can't complain because it's extra money. And I'm very grateful to Erica and to the people who had helped me in Care Plus for the last, oh goodness, 10 years. 10 years ago, yes. So last 10 years I've been very, very busy and getting my life together, and I'm very happy for myself, for the apartment and the life that I got for myself. The symptoms that I have, mostly, well, I had only 2 major panic attacks in my life. The first one when I was 30 years old. I never wanted to have another one again like that, but the second one was in 2012 when they had the Sandy hurricane, and I was out of power and heat and hot water for 10 days, and I had such a severe panic attack that I thought I was experiencing, but believe it or not, a heart attack. I felt just like that. But when I went to the hospital, they put me on machines and everything, and give me Ativan and brought my anxiety down, and said I had a panic attack, anxiety attack, not a heart attack, which I was relieved, you know. So I was very happy with that. Jennifer Van Tassel was one of the coordinators, the counselor. I called her up and told her that I was in the hospital. She came to visit me, and then after a couple of hours, we went home together, and she dropped me off at my home. But at that time, it was very stressful because in front of my apartment, they had trees down, the lines down, and cars with the tree trunks on it and crushed. And it was no way anybody can walk around there. The power lines were down, and to me, that was very, very stressful and very. I had a panic attack. So after about another 7 or 8 days, they finally got everything out of there, and I began to be not having anxiety attacks.
Right.
So that was a very traumatic time for me because I was I did not have anything hardly to eat, or for, you know, I had dry goods days for me. Other than that, I didn't know what to do. So once it was over, I calmed down. I got back on track, and I can continue taking my medication. And I got help from Chris Store. I remember him, and he got me back on Ativan, and I began within a couple of days to come down, and I didn't want to go through that again, you know. But I survived it. I went through it, and I still have my apartment, and I'm very happy for it. Paranoid schizophrenia. Sometimes you get a little bit not paranoid, doubtful of people. You know, I said, well, can they really help me? Maybe they don't like me, or they feel that I'm too much of a loser. And these are all thoughts. And then when I look around and see the things that I have, and all the people that have helped me, from Erica to Caitlin to Joanne Rule, I remember her, to Erica West. All these people who helped me out. I'm very happy, and I remind myself many times, I have to remind myself that I'm very fortunate to have the things that I have because of their help, and only because they cared very much to help me. And of course, with my cooperation, I am very happy that things turn out very well for me at times, even though at times I might have some panic attack or high anxiety. It's just a matter of and calm down, rest. Here in work, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and believe me, by the time I get home, I'm so exhausted. I have no time to be anxious, no anxiety. And, you know, it's a good therapy for me. There are frightening scenes like in my childhood when I had been abused. I have flashbacks of that, but then I do see angels that calm me down, and only because one of the things that I gave you, I have one myself, and when you open it up for yourself, you probably feel that you're going to be loved. You're going to love it. You know, I have angels that are looking over me, and I do a little bit of prayer and meditation and calm down, do breathing exercises, and that helps a lot. I mean, I always believe in a higher goodness of, I'm not an atheist. I believe in God, and God's always been taking care of me, and the angels always been guiding me and helping me out. And I think the people that actually help me are in their own ways, like you, angels in disguise. And Jennifer, I told her too, you're like an angel in disguise. And then they said, well, so are you. So we appreciate each other, and we have deep respect and honor for each other, and I appreciate that very much.
Into now.
When I first came to Care Plus, I went in 3 group homes in the period of 3 years. Approximately 1 year per residence. I think the first one was in Park Ridge, I think it was. The second one was in Westwood, and the last one was in Fern Street in Fairlawn. And the funny thing about that when I was in Fairlawn, when I first got my job in Pathmark, it was only 2 blocks away from where I lived in Fern Street. I only had to walk 2 blocks. And then when I moved here to Elmwood Park, I asked for a transfer, and I found out that it's the same 2 blocks that I work, which I think was kind of funny, So it worked out pretty good, So I said, well, God must be helping me a lot. I mean, if it was a little bit more than 2 blocks, 3 or 4, 5, 6 blocks, I think I probably would have been overwhelmed, especially the weather if it gets, inclement. So I can work the 2 blocks. And I worked here when there were actually windstorms and snowstorms and rainstorms, and they more than appreciate it. I got 3 raises in 3 years.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
And this fellow, Mike Bizik, one of the managers that used to work here, commended me in my work, and she said that we had to call the other Pathmark twice to thank them because what I did here he liked very much. He said all the cars are always out of the way, and he liked it. Just their loss is our gain. He said, well, thank you very much. I said, no, thank you. That was really nice. So I stayed there. But my symptoms are in remission. I don't seem to have much, especially when I work. Much of my anxiety comes down, much of my attention, and what else? I get very, very tired by the time I get home. I'm tucked out. I have no problem falling asleep and resting. Very good. They don't have pay stubs anymore. They were paperless about 8 to 10 weeks ago. I now get this Visa card that I use on the ATM machine here. That's how I get paid. And it's paperless. And if the Social Security wants to find out, they get the information from here, from my work, and they can, retrieve the information. But they don't give paper checks anymore. I have type 2 diabetes. I had a problem with the medication. I was used to being glipizide, then they had me put on metformin. They gave me a lot of stomach problems, and it was just nothing but hell. And then they finally took me off metformin, and Kitty, the nurse there, I don't know if you know her, you probably remember, yes, she told me, well, we're gonna just try diet alone and see how you do. I've been doing pretty good. My endocrinologist and diabetic doctor, Dr. Adam Kelman, told me that there's nothing wrong with my numbers. He seemed to be a little high, but only because I'm diabetic. They seem to be fine. My last A1C, you just wouldn't believe what it was.
What?
I visited my brother about a couple of months ago, and believe it or not, today's the 31st, right?
31st.
31st, yeah. Sunday, February 2nd, is my little baby niece. She's not a baby anymore. She's going to be 8. And she's my little baby angel, and I love her very much. And I miss her, and I like to see her once in a while. So one day, because they start the new year, I'm going to give me my new schedule for the how many holidays that I got off, sick days that I got off, vacation that I got off, and personal days when I get. When I get that information, I'm going to work with my brother to see if I can get a weekend off to see him. Yeah, see my niece. And I'll be happy to see her very much because I love her very much. She's a very sweet, she's an angel. And I'm looking forward to see her again. I'm looking forward to meeting him in one weekend when I'm off from work, and it'd be very nice. My both parents are both deceased, and I've talked to my sister. She almost passed away. I think it was 2012. My brother came one Saturday when I was just ready to go to work. He knocked on my door and he says, "Your sister's very, very sick. The doctor says she might not be able to pull through the night. She got a 50-50 chance. In the event that she passes away, we have to be there." So he came over here and told my boss, Jack Chandler, Jackie Chandler, and I had to go and see her. And she pulled out. She was very, very weak. She almost died because she had this unnecessary operation on her thyroid. And I was very, very worried that I was going to lose my sister, but she's doing better now than before. I didn't realize, the 13 years I was living there, I did not realize I was actually decompensating for that many time of year. And at the end of it, I was writing these letters, psychotic letters, that the police had to come and told me I had to stop. And I stopped, but then I did barricade myself in. I got a little bit paranoid, and of course, sooner or later they knocked on my door and they had me committed. And I didn't realize that I was very mentally ill. And then all that time until I went to Bergen Regional Medical Center. I think it was like 5 months there. And then after which I came to Care Plus, which helped me with that, that time. And I was, at that time I didn't want to take medication because the medication that I used to take back then was very, gave me muscular spasms, used to bite down on my tongue, and it was very dangerous. I never wanted to take it. It was called Polixetin and Anphate. Very dangerous. I didn't want to take it. But then the medication they got me now, it was such a big improvement to what I used to take. I now find myself more happily, highly compliant. It doesn't cause me any kind of problem like that before, like I used to have. This is why I now find that I can live with medication now, and I was very grateful for that too. So I'm doing very well with it. I'm very happy to be on the medication I'm now.
Great. Richard, I'm so proud of everything.
His, say, homeless or in, say, Bergen Regional who wish to start life over, it's never too late. Let me see, I'm 59 now. I was 49, 50. It's never too late. It's never too late. I'm very happy for myself, and I would encourage everybody to have, take heart, be courageous, and go to Care Plus and work with them, and they'll work miracles for you. I'm very, very happy where I am. I'm very grateful for all the help that I got from Erica West when she first met. I forget what year you worked at. It started in 2004, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
mean,
Mr.
seriously.
my manager here.
Am I on video?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
It shows that I'm heavy.
She wants to know if it'll be all right if she sees me doing a little bit of cards.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so let me put out some cards.
No problem.
Alicia's
I
got
don't want
them
you
all.
on the job too early, but you know.
But I gotta turn around. Okay.
Give me your backpack.
Oh, no, yeah.
You don't work with that.
No, okay.
I got it.
Thank you. Okay, you got me now?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Got it?
Welcome up.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.